Welcome to the No Hangover podcast.
You can check us out on all our platforms: Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Google Play, Anchor, YouTube, Spotify, now with video. Our social media platforms: Instagram at No Hangover Podcast and TikTok _hangover. Enjoy.
Bow.
We back.
We live.
We're not live, but we here.
Well, we're
What's
live
up,
right
everybody?
now.
We're live
reality.
to the listening public.
We're live in reality. But is this even reality?
All right.
Oh, shit. Well,
Going
as
deep
always,
today.
we got Jacob over here.
What's goody?
We got Dennis back there
Hello, everybody.
on the ones and twos. And we got Eric over here. Hey, friends.
What's up? What's up, guys?
How's everybody been? How's everybody's week been so
doing
far?
good.
Had a good
This
week.
week, long as shit. Always is.
It's been busy, but it's been good.
But let's get right into it. You, sir, were at a concert this weekend.
Sure was.
Jumping
sure
right
was.
into the thick of things.
Yeah.
Sure was. It was quite an experience. I went to go see The Weeknd in Miami. That shit was pretty fucking live. Great show.
You saw The Weeknd on the weekend.
It was weird.
It's a rare time to see him.
He did put on a show, though, because he loves Miami. I mean, who doesn't? But he put on a show for sure.
I'm sure he's got some nice friends.
Yeah.
He's got some tings out there.
Kate Trinata opened for him. I wish I would have. Like, it was obviously a good set. Like, everything sounded great, but I'd much rather see him in, like, a
Smaller venue.
club setting, a festival setting.
That's what he's made for.
Yeah. But, yeah, that shit was fucking amazing. If you didn't know he could sing, that definitely fucking...
I don't think anybody showed up to the Weeknd concert.
I was like, this
going,
man can't sing.
Well,
There's no way.
Prove me wrong, Abel.
I didn't think that he was going to sing as much as he did. He sang pretty much the whole way through. It was about like a 2-hour set, and he pretty much sang everything.
He put on a singer's concert performance.
And you realize how effortless it is for him.
Yeah, he. I mean, I wasn't there, but vocally, The Weeknd is incredible.
Yeah, and he sounds great live. He played. He played a pretty good range. Obviously, it was mostly after hours and Dawn FM, but he played stuff from Starboy. He played stuff from.
I'm sure he's got some hits he's got to run.
He
through.
played Crew Love. He played Low Life.
Crew
I would have liked to hear that.
Yeah.
Live.
It was nice. I think I have a video.
Or
of that,
Tell
actually.
Your Friends Are Often.
He played Often. Did not play Tell Your Friends.
Mike's there.
I wish he would have. And I also wish he would have played King of the Fall. I didn't think he would, but if he would have played King of the Fall,
He didn't?
No.
I saw somebody tweet like hashtag Weekend You Killed it hashtag King of the Fall.
I mean, that's his
mantra?
that's one of his like nicknames and shit. But if he would have played that song, then that
King
shit
of the
would
North.
have been fucking live.
Yeah.
That shit would
He
have
is
been
the
live.
King of the North.
Fuck.
No, there's somebody
Fuck
else
that.
up there.
No, he's number one. Super Bowl halftime show.
He did. And that's what really made me like.
True. He does have that.
That's what made me want to go see him live. Is that halftime show? I thought it was great. I thought his halftime show was phenomenal.
A lot of people did.
And
I,
then
mean, I thought it was a hell of a performance.
It was weird coming back and people were like, "Yeah, wasn't that great?" I was like,
Yeah. I
"Did
was
we
like,
watch the same show?"
Literally,
I thought
I'm
it
like-
was really good.
The
Man put on
memes
a
of him
full
running
performance.
around.
Through the mirrors. Fucking
They
Yeah.
did
lost
play
in space.
They did play Call Out My Name, and that probably got the most like reaction and people singing along, and that like it was really live at that point. Like the whole stadium was
Into
I
it.
want you.
That's
Singing,
one of those
getting into
songs-
it and
Singing
shit.
deep.
That's one of those
Yeah.
songs that kind of breaks the code where it's like
I want you
that song is undoubtedly a smash.
That
that
shit is-
song-
yeah, that
That's
song
a great
is a
song.
great
That song is a fucking hit.
It is a
Yeah.
great song.
Just like sonically, you can listen to that song one time and be like, "Oh, he's got it."
Yeah.
They did
Secondly,
good.
where
You're like, they did good here.
Secondly, where it hits on a deeper level for people and why people at the stadiums will sing their heart out is it's such a like visceral breakup song, and everyone has had that feeling where
Vibe.
it's like
It's a sad vibe,
like
but you have
did
to sing
me
along.
wrong.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're like, my heart
yeah.
moves you. It compels you to sing along.
He's got a few of those.
so proud and openly.
Yeah,
That
it's
shit
like
was
it's like
fucking-
very specifically about one person, but it doesn't have to be. Like you can listen to
Yeah.
that song and apply it
Could
to
be
your own
exactly. It
life.
could be about anybody.
So here he opened up with Alone Again. This is the set list from when he played in Miami. And he came, I mean, that shit was really good. Alone Again, Gasoline, Sacrifice.
Would have been a slow opening for me. I don't like any of those three songs.
No? I mean,
For me, this is just me.
Alone Again, I like. Gasoline, it was kind of like, it's a good song, but it really wasn't my favorite. Sacrifice, I think, is a good song. Definitely like a poppy song, but
Yeah.
like it gets it going. How do I make you love me? Can't feel my face. Take my
that would have
breath.
been a big one.
Hurricane.
Hurricane.
The Hills.
I don't think that's how it goes. Hurricane.
It's not, but Hurricane Chris will forever have that one.
Hey, baby.
Often, Crew Love, Starboy, Heartless, Low Life, Or Knock.
Oh, that's when he's running through the hits.
Yeah,
I
Kissland.
do this.
Party Monster.
He played
Faith.
Kissland.
Yeah.
He just had to play one from every album, you think?
Yeah, he only played like a part of it though. Like it wasn't.
Was it in a medley where he's just kind of running through?
Yeah, that's when he was doing all his features. He did Low Life, Or Nah, Kissland, and the first two were
I forget
features.
Or Nah is not his song.
No, it ain't. He made it his song though. And then he played Party Monster,
Fair.
Faith, After Hours, Out of Time, I Feel It Coming, Die for You, Is There Someone Else, I Was Never There, Wicked Games, Call Out My Name,
Wicked Games.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like a stadium record, but I like that he played it.
The Morning. When he played that shit, it got pretty live too. Save Your Tears, Less Than Zero, and ended with Blinding Lights.
Save Your Tears.
And
That's another deep one.
And
Yeah.
ended with Blinding Lights. And he got a hell of a fucking ovation too. Like it got
The encore anything?
Nah. I wish people were waiting and then they flipped on the lights and everybody was like, all right, let's get the fuck out. Like,
Yeah.
But overall, I think it was a great performance. He definitely needed a stadium. I see why he canceled the arena and did a stadium. Cause he had a big ass stage. He had the whole thing. I'll send you videos of it. But
I was checking it out on Twitter. I mean, everyone was fucking posting.
yeah. So, but I thought overall, I think it was a great performance, and it definitely. Now when I listen to The Weeknd, it definitely gives it a different feel.
Yeah.
You definitely like, damn, like yeah, he's really doing that.
Real
shit.
quick, is that your favorite concert experience that you've ever had? I know it's new, so it's kind of like
Yeah, so I might be caught up in the moment, a little bit of prisoner of the moment, but yeah, I mean, it was really good. It didn't disappoint.
yeah.
There was no.
And you were hyped.
Yeah, there was no low point. Even the songs that I didn't really like,
Everyone else, it just
hearing him
such
sing them,
energy.
and like, you know, the fact that he was singing the whole way through is, you know, you just put it to
you appreciate it a little bit more,
Exactly.
even if you're like,
exactly. So, but overall, I thought it was great. So,
nice. Jacob,
I've never even been to like a real concert like that. So
wow.
I might go
Cool.
see Giveon at the House of Blues.
Oh,
interesting. No, I've never been to a concert.
There's not really too many coming to Orlando.
I think I've been to like a country concert once with my family.
I've got a.
But I was a
I've been
dickhead.
to
I wore headphones and everything.
You've seen a
I was
lot of
like,
people.
nope.
I've been to a lot of.
You and Jordan have gone to a lot of concerts.
I've been to a lot of concerts. It was Kendrick Lamar, number one and number two for me. I saw him at House of Blues Section 80 tour,
Ooh,
which was like
that was probably nice. Yeah.
a small setting right before here.
Right before he blows the fuck up.
I got a signed copy of Section 80 there.
A vinyl or
CD.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
And then now I've seen Kanye, so that's number one. I've seen Kanye twice.
weren't you gonna go to the St. Pablo tour and he fucking canceled?
I had front row tickets to St. Pablo in Orlando. I bought VIP tickets and general admission, so I was gonna try and maneuver back and forth, be in the pit underneath the floating stage, and
With the
then
people.
be in the VIP, do the meet and greet thing, maybe meet him.
Yeah. Damn. And then he
That'd been dope.
I also had front row.
went off the
Not
rails.
front row, but I had tickets to Yeezus tour with Kendrick Lamar opening, but we played a game.
Turn
And I
up.
had to sell my tickets.
But yeah, Weekend. Great
that one
Tragic.
that one hurts.
Oh my goodness! You're like the grind comes first.
And we lost. If I had known that, I would have. I'm
Like
just
fuck
kidding.
y'all. Damn, that's
Our game got moved to a Thursday. That's when we played Oak Ridge, and I was just like, all right.
rough.
Our senior year,
Mm-hmm.
we had to change jerseys.
Yeezus tour with Kendrick Lamar opening.
Damn.
That one stings. But I got to see him twice this year, so get over it.
Yeah, you did. You fucking traveled for that shit.
Not too far. I almost went to Soldier Field. That's the one where I was like,
No,
I
that's
might be
right.
off the rocker here.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's a fucking long drive.
I was
too.
like, I was gonna fly. I was like, plane tickets, $150,
not
concert
too
tickets,
bad.
That's
$100.
dedication right
Like,
there.
I was like, I'll get a rental while I'm out there, or
Could have made a trip out of it.
yeah, but I literally would have like flown Friday, watched the concert, flown back on the red eye.
Shit. Yeah, no, fuck that.
And if I would have been behind the house and not seen anything, I would have been pretty upset. I'm glad I went to the two I went to.
You got your experience the right way,
I stood right in front of Future Man.
and you're like, You're like, you're the GOAT.
Moving on.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. I don't know. I feel like seeing people live is kind of
What
it can make or break it for you.
What was your absolute
Yeah.
favorite part?
My favorite part?
Yeah, of that whole concert. All the sets. Kitchenada, The Weeknd.
No, I mean
Mike Dean killing it.
he fucking. I didn't see his set, but he was doing the Weeknd stuff and mixing it and all that shit. He's a fucking beast. Mike Dean is
He's a
fucking
wizard on the synths,
Yeah,
man.
he is fucking incredible. He is. The transitions were smooth.
He's
Everything
unreal.
in between, like that shit was. That is some
He's
different
like,
shit.
I do this.
He
But-
literally does do this.
Honestly, for a lot of people,
The maybe
best
the
of the
three
best.
biggest.
of the best. He really does do it. But I did like
Sucks.
Kaytranada's set a lot. Like I said, I got there like 3 songs into his set, and it was like about like a 40-minute set, and we were chilling, vibing, dancing.
What's
fucking-
that consist of? He DJs just live. He just
Well, he has
does
songs. And he
mix?
has albums and shit.
I
with,
know, but
with
I'm-
artists and shit, and he just was mixing those songs pretty
Okay.
much. So, which I mean, I like it. I enjoy it. He's really not like as far as popularity. He's still not that big as far as like for the type of artist that he has.
His
worked
sound is big.
with. Yes.
The sound that everyone else kind of bites from.
His name. He's starting to
He's not that
gain
big yet.
traction, but his name is not that big yet.
It feels like this might be a little bit of a stretch, but it feels like when everyone was biting the T-Pain thing,
Mm-hmm.
and T-Pain was big, but he wasn't. But T-Pain's bigger than Kitchenada
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
But I mean, like when T-Pain was first, I don't know.
Depends that guy.
Yeah,
T-Pain. Yeah.
he was
I mean,
always kind of.
Yeah. I mean, if it
He was
wasn't-
that was different. That was a different time. But yeah, he was doing his thing.
Yeah, but I get what you're trying to say, though. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. And then my favorite part from the whole thing, I don't know. Like, it is kind of weird that he had, like, because originally he was going to have Don Toliver open up for him when he first announced the
2 years ago, the 2019. tour.
Yeah.
Or 3
That
years
would,
ago.
I feel like that would have been a lot better as far as, like, the type of music that they're going for. Not really the type of music, but.
The crowd.
Similar sounds.
Yeah, they're more melodic type shit, and
You could see that music fits, even if they don't have
Exactly.
songs together.
Exactly.
That music vibes.
and again, just the kind of like club feel, which it kind of worked because they were in Miami, so obviously Miami kind of gives off that vibe, but
Right.
like it was kind of a weird transition.
But his attempt with Don FM and parts of After Hours are synth pop. Like,
Yeah.
that's his thing now.
Very
He
80 inspired.
He wanted to do, that sound. Nothing wrong with it. He was kind of the first big artist not first in history. but
yeah,
of this
Recently.
recent wave
Yeah.
of everyone doing it.
to kind of dive into that, but
And Mike and Kaytranada are that.
yeah, that is true.
They're synth wave and
Damn, I still haven't answered your question. My favorite part,
Haven't.
my fucking favorite part of, probably there was a 3-song run of Faith, After Hours, and Out of Time. That all of it,
You were
the
peeking.
transitions, everything was good. All the 3 of those songs are fucking Faith. That he played that, I was pretty surprised, but at that point I was like, all right, that like.
You were in it.
Yeah, I was vibing. I was dancing. I was singing along. I was doing the whole thing. But
Just moving, just fucking grooving. That's funny.
so I would probably say that was my favorite part as far as like everything kind of coming together, like those 3 songs in a row, just the lead up to it and all that. But
Everything visually was pretty cool.
he did. He had
did they have a light show and stuff?
yeah,
like
he
that?
had a building. I'll send you the video right now. But he had a kind of city setting in the back, and there was an LED screen behind it, so that was changing with the different songs, and it kind of matched when he played a song. When he played Kissland, it kind of matched that vibe from the cover, like kind of like that Japan rainy dark.
Green.
Yeah. And when he played shit from Starboy, it was more of that, futuristic pink sci-fi type
Pink,
shit.
gold, blue.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I like when albums feel like their album covers.
mm-hmm. I'm sending you the videos right now, but
But yeah,
Blue.
I can't believe you've never been to a traditional concert.
Yeah.
I just sent 7 of them things.
It
But
was wild. It would feel on paper like you would be the one of us to do them, but you don't.
It's not me, man.
You got to see Future live before.
before it's all said and done. Future before you hang him up, man.
Yeah.
I would like to see
Before they put his jersey in King of Diamonds in Atlanta.
I would like to see that Silk Sonic tour if they ever go on like a tour and
How
not
do
just
they
a
do
residency.
that? Anderson has to play live,
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean
but he has to sing the album live. Like vocally, he's the better of the two.
vocally, you think he's better than Bruno Mars? I think
Not better, but like
he's more in his vocals are more in the album.
yeah.
A lot more than Bruno Mars, but I mean maybe he can.
Like Bruno can rock a stage by himself,
Yeah.
but if you're seeing both of them in concert, you don't want that. They would have to do a Bruno Mars tour.
Well, they're doing a residency right now in Las Vegas.
That's a perfect thing for them to do.
I want to at least go to like.
They don't have that
like,
many songs. They have 8 songs.
Yeah, but do like a little like maybe like 12, 15 show tour. Because that's what
But it takes a lot of money to do a tour. Residencies, the reason that people do them is they're not expensive to do.
They're getting paid.
I feel like they could pull it off.
I mean, yes, they have the money to do
so,
it. But I think they should do a Bruno and Anderson pack tour.
So they would have to make more songs together.
No, they would just
Play their
Anderson
own shit.
opens, Silk Sonic, Bruno closes.
And he just plays his songs.
He can play live. Anderson can play live while Bruno Mars is performing.
If they're doing the Silk Sonic songs, though, they're gonna have to do them together.
That's what I'm saying. The middle part, they would do them together.
Right.
And then Anderson
Okay,
would
I
go
see
back
what
on
you're
the
saying.
drum set.
I don't know. I would go see him live. Jordan saw him at a festival. He said he sounded great live. So, I mean, that's someone I would like to see live. Like I said though, like I feel like seeing live can really make or break someone for you. If they don't sound like what they sound like in studio, if it really is that big of a difference, I feel like it could really throw it off. Because again, I might just be a prisoner of the moment, but like now listening to Weeknd songs and even Kaytranada songs, like hearing them live, it just kind of hits differently now. It's like, oh shit, like
You know who was weird live? And it wasn't their fault, and it's not their concert. The Migos.
they don't really take.
It
me
didn't
as,
feel like a stadium level. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna rock the stadium. Like I don't know. They came out for their feature, and I was just like,
Where'd you see him at?
Donda.
Oh, that's right.
Jack Harlow came out. Pusha T came out. Game came out.
The Migos they don't seem like they would rock a stadium though.
They
Like,
were just 3 there standing there, and
Yeah, they don't. I don't
random.
really take them as performers.
I think they would be great in like an arena or House of Blues or like something like
Yeah.
that. Just let the crowd go ape shit while they're performing.
I feel like that would definitely.
If they did
be
Amway, like I feel like they would kill that. Amway might be too big.
Yeah,
No, I feel like they could
What's
do
that
Amway.
Amway? 20,000?
something like that.
They
Around
could do
there.
Amway.
I mean, it's one
Oh,
of the
they could definitely sell out Amway.
it's one of the nicer arenas still,
Yeah.
but good stuff.
Maybe I'll go to a
Definitely was a
Magic
good
game
stuff.
this year.
We probably should.
A little
See,
topic,
see
but
Paolo.
Paolo, see what Jalen Suggs.
I mean, yeah,
No,
but we'll go with
we're
like
gonna
a.
see Paolo.
We'll good with it. We'll see a good team play them.
Yeah, I always used to go when LeBron was in town. Like I was like,
We should.
I would go to Heat game.
I've seen LeBron in person like a good number of times. Where now it's like now that his career is winding down, I'm like, all right, I've at least seen.
Yeah, I have never seen LeBron live. We should.
It's insane.
I'll go to an Orlando
Fucking
Laker
bet.
game.
It would,
I fucking
him and Kyrie dropped 40 on the Magic. When
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I
and
remember
was
you
like-
telling
I
me
was
that.
like, God damn.
Yeah.
They just don't miss. NBA players, if you watch them in warm-ups, get there
Yeah.
early enough to
Yeah.
watch the warm-ups.
Oh yeah, they don't. That's second nature to them.
They only
They
miss because a full-grown man is standing
I mean, it's
4 inches
Yeah,
in front
people
of them.
don't realize how fucking real pro sports is. They're like, oh, I could have made that. No, you probably could have
I
made
read-
that wide open. Like, shut the fuck
I
up.
read this take.
Jacob.
Nah, all right, listen.
I
I read
get
this.
that.
I read this take. It was like the shittiest NBA player will come to any gym and drop 50.
Oh yeah.
50?
Like-
Yes.
Like he's
No
dropping an
doubt.
easy 50 on you, like it's no problem. And you could think
Bench player.
you could think, oh, I'm such a great hooper.
No, not
but
even a rotation player.
A bench
no,
player.
yeah,
Bottom of the
deep
bench.
deep bench.
14th guy.
man.
He dresses half the games. Doesn't travel.
Would come out there, fucking drop 50. Be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Thanasis
Yeah.
Antetokounmpo would
Oh my
break
god.
your local Rex records.
All of them.
Oh shit.
Speaking of basketball, Brittany Griner's in the news.
Oh
Ah.
yeah.
Great
Good
transition.
old Brittany Griner.
She thought she could drop points on
Russia.
when
On Boogie.
when she said it, bro, that was wild.
Yeah, she said she would beat Boogie 1-on-1.
The confidence that she said that with, I gotta respect it. But like,
We got to start this off on a lighter note. Thank
out of
goodness
your
we could
fucking
joke.
mind,
Yeah.
out of your fucking mind, if she thought she was gonna put, and that was when Boogie was good.
What did
That was
Yeah.
before injuries.
what did Gino say? I would drive to a bank, pull out all the money I can,
Put it
Is
on
that-
Boogie.
put it on Boogie.
He's like, sell a house. That shit was hilarious.
Oh shit, that shit is wild. But hey,
She
you
wouldn't
gotta
stand a
fucking
chance,
respect the
but-
confidence. But yeah, Brittany Griner, she has been in the news, not for basketball reasons, not for saying outlandish shit like that, but
Nope.
for bringing weed or bringing a cartridge into Russia.
She tried. Yep.
She tried. Which, first off,
Smoking
I
on a
will
dab
say,
pen.
obviously, I'm an advocate for weed. You know, do what you got to do. But when you're traveling out of the country, and especially to a country that's at war, that we're not friendly with, really, you might not want to fucking
Might not want to bring weed.
for real. Go a couple days, you'll be fine. Get back.
As
You take
Stephen
a
A.
little
would
tolerance.
say.
Lay off the damn weed. Also, just going into a country that we're like, us and Russia aren't like.
Yeah, I said we're not friendly.
Historically, not on best terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not friendly, and we're sending a fucking fuck ton of money to Ukraine. So it's like they're gonna look for any reason.
We're
to
literally an
fucking-
ally to the country they're going to war
Yeah.
with.
So that's
Well,
literally
they're
any
currently
reason.
invading, so it's like.
Because did it say
think-
how much weed she had?
I
on
think
her?
she had less than an ounce, right?
I mean, I
Was
don't
it-
know the exact amount.
Can you look it up?
It was
and
just
see
like
if
it was just. I thought it was just a cartridge.
That's
Literally
what I thought,
like
too.
a dab pen.
Yeah,
I'm looking it up.
Word, and they fucking.
But either way, to get arrested for that, plus she plays there in the off season. It's not like she's not in Russia quite often.
0.7 grams of THC.
Less than a gram.
Damn, they
0.7
golly,
grams
they fucking got her good shit. And
of,
she's facing
of cannabis oil. 0.7.
yeah. So it was a little vape pen,
It's a dab pen.
and she probably
Had like a couple puffs at the
She
bottom.
maybe not even remember that she had it.
That's what she claims.
Is that what she claims?
She did claim that. Like I didn't even know it was there. Blah blah blah.
I could see that though. Like,
For real, if
I
it's
just-
that much, I mean, that's an afterthought.
But-
especially with probably the way that she's able
you just
to
got
buy
to be
weed.
careful. You just got to be more careful.
Yeah,
She definitely
At the
should have
end
been
of the
more
Not
day-
victim
careful.
blaming.
No.
No, but I mean, you're right. You still gotta like,
Yeah.
if you're traveling to another country, like, there's even like,
For everybody else.
I mean,
listening.
she's a victim of too harsh rules, but she
For
is
sure.
a criminal in a sense because
I mean,
come on,
in the
you broke
eyes
the
of
law.
in the eyes of their law,
You
she
broke
is.
the law.
I'm saying for everybody in the future. If you're
But
gonna-
even, I mean, but there's even people here in the United States that are still in jail for petty fucking weed shit.
I mean,
I feel
we-
like that.
yeah.
We personally know people who have been arrested for dumb shit like that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So it's like, huh. But,
So it's like, so I
but-
mean,
We're swapping prisoners.
Well, she was sentenced. So the important thing about her being, she's been detained for like 6 months
like
now.
a few
April?
months. Yeah, a few months.
May something.
I think it's
around
like
there.
100 days or some shit like that, right?
A few months.
Touche. All right, but anyways, she was basically like before America could even do shit about like talking about negotiations or let's get her back. She has to be sentenced to something. She pleads not guilty, or no, she pled guilty
Uh-huh.
to like make shit go quicker. But then they gave her the max sentence, basically.
I'm trying to find out
Good old 9 years.
how long she's been in Russia. They're just giving me.
I think it's like 100 and
Yeah,
either
they
way,
really
it's
did
like
fuck her, though.
it's like a couple multiple.
They
Couple,
really did
she's
fucking
been there a couple months.
stick it to her.
But yeah, sentenced to 9 years. Now she awaits negotiations of a prisoner swap.
The Merchant of Death is one of them.
But like Russia is like asking for. They're like, let's get everyone that we could use to fuck you guys up.
Yeah.
Let's get them back.
Yeah, pretty much.
You want this 7-footer? You guys have to pay for it. It's fucked up, but they're basically
I mean, but that's the fucking
the reality
that's
of it.
war.
but
That's the reality of war and
They're-
not being friendly with, other countries like that. But what was I gonna say? She fucking the whole. Did you hear when she said, or who was it? Her coach saying, or one of her teammates saying that if it was LeBron James, they would have had him out of there by now. I was like,
LeBron
You
James
don't say, like-
wouldn't get himself into that situation.
well, like, but even if it was like. It's just that, like, LeBron James, there's not too many people in the world that are as famous as LeBron James.
Yeah.
Like, not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but Brittany Griner is not, she does not have near the recognition that LeBron James has. I mean, another big athlete. Who's a big women's athlete?
Serena.
I'm sure, if it was Serena Williams, they would have had her ass back quick, fast, and in a hurry. Like it's just there's levels to it, and there's not too many. When you're on that level of fame, like of course they're gonna get you as soon as they fucking can.
She's like the Rudy Gobert of the WNBA.
Nah,
Bad comparison.
I mean, I don't know. Does she play like that? I don't.
Nah,
I've
she
never.
doesn't
I'm
really.
not gonna lie. I have
Don't
not
watch
seen,
the WNBA.
I've seen maybe a total
Quite not
of
often.
a game, maybe not even that. That might be being generous, of a WNBA game in total in my whole life. If I'm being generous, but like, so I really couldn't tell you. How
I've
she
seen
played.
your.
I
I've seen
did
the
see
highlights.
on
They get
fucking
buckets.
when she played at Baylor. I did watch a game there, but that's when she was like dunking and shit, and that's when she was like, that was probably her peak of fame. Was when she was playing at Baylor, because like that was the first time that we saw. I mean, a woman that tall playing in playing basketball, dominating like that. And did they win a national championship?
Don't know.
Let's
If
find
they
out.
did. Impressive.
I mean, usually, especially in college basketball, it's either UConn or the team with the best player, or a mix of both. Because usually the best teams have the best players in college. So
And especially in women's basketball. It's like one of 4 schools.
let's see. Championship. Yeah. Why does it just give me a fucking score, eh? 4 score and 7 years ago.
I'm back.
I'm back.
People
and I'm
missed
better.
you.
I want you bad as ever. All right, I guess it really doesn't fucking matter at this point. Anyways,
Searched too long, you gave up, huh? You're like, nope, fuck this.
it does not matter.
I'm not.
But
I'm not
anyways.
gaining any information.
Brittany Griner in Russia for weed. How does that make everybody feel? Like I said, it is kind of. I feel like. I mean, obviously it's a shitty situation for her, but it also I feel like people are so outraged about that. You know, that shit is happening in this country too for people that have been in jail for fucking. And again, they're in their own country, so it's a little bit different. And they're not in a country that's at war and using it as leverage and shit. So like, obviously it's not the same technically, but there's people in this country that have petty weed crimes like that are still in jail, and they've been in jail 10, 15, 20 years.
And we'll
I
be
feel
in
like
jail
that kind of
forever.
shines a light. So Joe Rogan was saying that on his podcast, so you know people know I'm not trying to bite her or anything like that.
Word. She did win 2012.
There
She
you
was-
go.
She was most outstanding player in the tournament.
Eric's like, see, this is what I.
Thanks. I say shit and he makes sure it's fucking right.
I didn't change history.
Well, I
just
couldn't
made
remember.
shit happen. It
I
was
could have
just
just said
typed
it
it up.
just talking and been wrong, and he fucking looked up and he had my
Well,
back.
There you
My
go.
back. But yeah, so I mean,
But staying on this,
do we think she's gonna get back anytime soon, or is she
yeah,
gonna
we'll
do time?
We'll exchange something.
in like the next
We're
2,
soft.
3 months.
We're soft.
2 to 3 months.
We'll do something.
You think we'll give up the Merchant of Death?
No, but you got to ask high.
True. Start your bid up high and work
Meet in
it
the
down.
middle. They're gonna be. They're gonna be like, can we have what is it called? Pardoned. Can we pardon Vladimir Putin? No. Okay. Well,
All right.
had to ask.
Just trying to
Merchant of
get a
Death.
trying to get a feel for where we're at right now.
No. All right. How about that Russian guy that lives in New York? Sure.
Thank
Like-
All right.
Okay.
Fair trade.
Can you let us
shit.
win the Olympics one year?
I'm surprised we don't take like Habib or anything like that. Hold him hostage here.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I'd love to see the first cop on that duty.
Fucking kick everybody's ass.
Who's the one arresting Habib?
Oh shit! They're gonna have to throw a fucking
The whole SWAT team at him.
and he'll still probably get out of there. That's what fucking secret agent movies are made out of.
Yeah. He was-
Fucking Jason Bourne type shit. He's gonna start kicking
that's the new.
everybody's ass.
That's the new 007 Habib.
Oh shit! That'd be wild.
Be believable.
For real, and he's got to make his way back to Russia.
Shoots the double
There
leg.
you go, Russia. If you, I don't know how their
Slams
movie
people.
scene is out there, but we're giving you free ideas.
007 is only British spies. That's why.
But dude, does Russia have like a Hollywood or I know
004.
India has Bollywood?
Like how Bollywood is. I don't
Yeah,
know. I would assume.
I mean a film scene. You know, do they have major motion pictures?
I would
Have
assume.
you been to Russia?
No, I have not.
Like, because like Germany, like you're in World War II. Not comparing the two. But Germany had like their own propaganda film
Yeah.
stuff that was going on.
I'm
Australia has
sure-
a great film
I'm sure every country has their own thing.
thing. So.
Filmmakers.
You think we're the only ones who watch TV? Watch movies
Well,
out
a
here?
lot of countries are Americanized because Hollywood is such the thing where they watch
Hollywood is the movie capital of the world, entertainment capital of the world.
Bollywood?
Hollywood.
like Salma Hayek's big, but like we made her.
Yeah, she came to it like people from around the world come to Hollywood to make it big.
Yeah. Whereas like Bruce Lee, yeah, same. Like we made him big too.
I mean, this is where you get the fame and your money.
I'm
and
sure
then,
he was big before, but
It was huge.
But then, I mean, you
But they
come
made
here
it
to
bigger.
get fucking world fame. I mean, that's what it is.
we put him in a movie with Chuck Norris and fucking
and kill Chuck Norris.
never looked back.
He said, "Fuck you." Killed his ass and fucking all the fucking
It's
Chuck
racist.
Norris jokes fucking go out the window when it's to Bruce Lee. That's their love child.
Chocolate.
Hollywood producer just dropped a cigar. You got something. Go picture.
Oh shit! You know what movie is not going to be good though? Really off
Bullet
topic,
Train.
but that fucking it's going to be entertaining. But that Idris Elba movie, Beast,
You don't think so?
no.
I think it'll be
I
pretty
think-
good.
Idris just does cool.
I think-
Correct.
gonna-
I think it's gonna be quality acting from him. Like I don't know how I feel about the movie yet because clearly I've never seen it, but
Idris is the man.
yeah. So I think
do
it'll be
like him
pretty
as
fucking
actor,
good.
but I don't think it's gonna.
I think it'll be pretty good.
I think it's gonna be kind of like
It's a
in
fucking
that
wild lion, man.
Megalodon type fucking.
The Meg.
Yeah, I feel
I've
like
never
it's gonna
seen
be
The
in
Meg.
that. I think like this movie has a little bit more promotion
But
behind
the
it.
Meg
and shit,
is
but-
Jason Statham. There's a difference in level of acting between Idris Elba and Jason
Sure,
Statham.
but the movie itself is gonna be of the same.
It's
type
like a
of-
King Kong. Like it's like
Yeah.
the big animal. Humanity has to,
But I
win
don't
out.
think in King Kong the Skull Island one, and even the new, not the new one. I take that
King
back.
Kong
the
was
Skull
my
Island
shit.
was a good
the
like,
original or not the original.
the one with
black-
Jack, the one with Jack Black in it.
Yeah,
Like
the
there was
Peter
good,
Jackson
there
one.
was good acting in that.
It's okay.
I thought it was good acting.
It's just the movie itself is just
The
like
best acting is done by
King Kong.
King Kong. Peter. It's Andy Serkis. Who played?
Is it really?
And he played Gollum. He played Snoke.
I didn't know he was King Kong.
Andy Serkis. He was Alfred in the new Batman
He was in what's it called? Marvel movies. He was what's his name?
and Black Panther.
Yeah, what he was. I mean, he was in a few of those or before that too, but I forget what his name. But
Civil War. I think. He was
yeah,
in.
wow, I did not know he was King Kong.
That's where he got his start. Was in Lord of the Rings. He's Gollum.
Yeah, I knew that, but I didn't know he was King Kong.
Same director, Peter Jackson.
Wow, that man's got range.
I mean, he's just doing the motion.
Hey, somebody.
But it is a great performance. You know he's Caesar, right? Planet of the Apes.
He's Caesar too?
He's Caesar.
No.
Yeah. Andy Serkis is the man
Yeah.
when it comes to like
Doing shit.
physical performance.
Doing shit, fucking making himself.
He wears the suit with the lights on his face and does the whole thing. Andy Serkis is
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah, he's a fucking beast. He is a fucking.
What if
beast.
he's Beast in the new movie?
Oh, Oscar, give it to him.
It's a fucking.
Oh shit! Because it's supposed to be like a giant lion that's just going around
think it's
fucking
like
shit up.
I'm pretty sure that's what it seems to be.
Off topic. You guys have seen the new Planet of the Apes movies?
Of course, with James
I
Franco.
saw the first couple.
With James
ones.
Franco. When Caesar says no,
Yeah,
heart out of your skin.
it's like
You're
holy shit, he talks.
I knew Caesar was gonna talk
He says
because I've seen the '60s
Yeah.
ones, and I was like,
Like
Oh
Goosebumps.
shit, it's happening.
Goosebumps. You're like,
It's happening.
shit.
and then James Franco fucked up the world.
James Franco was in the first one. That's right. He was the guy.
It's a great movie. The
It
first
is.
three are incredible.
The last one was
Woody
fucking,
Harrelson and
I was just
Gary Oldman, like, oh
He's
my
a bad guy.
god,
He's a real bad guy.
yeah,
At
great
least in that movie.
movies.
It really is. It really does make you fucking. What if that's the next thing? Fuck all this robot artificial intelligence shit. They're gonna fucking start picking up guns and shooting us.
I mean, that is a big fear. That's why they've made the movies since like the '60s.
Wrangle us up and fucking.
Talking about robots.
No, I'm talking about
Chimps?
apes.
Apes. I mean, they gotta evolve sometime. They're behind us.
And we interact with them so close. I mean, all it takes is for a Caesar to come up and no.
One of them learns how to communicate.
That's a rap.
We're fucked.
That's a rap. Oh man.
You see those videos of like gorillas running to the glass and stopping or like
Yeah.
hitting it once?
Well, there's that video that it's like just some wildlife people chilling, and then it just pulls one of the guys just real calm, like he's a piece of paper, and then just lets him go, and then keeps on walking, like just a reminder,
I
like
mean, Harambe.
Harambe.
He pulled that. You see that video? He's dragging that 6-year-old kid in the Cincinnati Zoo like it's nothing.
But the person that the gorilla was dragging was a grown man. Like he was pulling.
Yeah, I'm just
It
talking
was
about
it was just 2-3 steps. You just dragged him real quick.
I'm just talking about Harambe.
Seen that?
Harambe fucked that kid up.
So imagine.
Yeah, but why you gotta kill? The kid is in there.
Stop. If that's your kid, you're fucking putting that gorilla down.
Yeah.
Would you fight a gorilla?
With guns.
If
I'd bring a gun to a gorilla fight.
If it had your child,
And I had no gun, I mean, you have to run in there, dude. Try something.
Full charge. Ah!
Yeah, I think at that point you just try and just hit him once
Superman
in the
fucking
nose
punch.
grab your kid.
and hope he fucking
Doesn't fuck you up in the process.
Oh my god! Because you grab your kid and throw him, and they fucking snatch you up. Ah!
Well, then
Run, baby,
it's
run!
you and the gorilla, bitch.
Bro, if he's
in
got
the
you,
pocket.
if he's got you in his arms, that's a wrap. Oh my
Literally.
god! You better poke
Imagine
eyes.
his ground game would be crazy. Khabib ain't shit in that sense.
Oh
The gorilla's
my
just
God.
fucking you
Habib
up.
brags about beating a bear. I'd like to fucking see him take on
Yeah.
a silverback gorilla.
You fucking wrestle a
With fun.
gorilla. Huh? How about that, Khabib? Nah,
Oh,
Charles Oliveira
fuck.
would submit a gorilla.
No.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh,
Too much.
shit.
Too much.
How did we get to this? We were over here talking
Yeah,
about
that's
Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner, Habib. Oh, there you go. We were talking about
Russia. Good old
capture
mother Russia.
Habib and fucking exchange the two, an athlete for an athlete. And then we could just let him come back. It's like, you're good. We just need to
Yeah,
dress up.
Habib would definitely,
Yeah.
be like, no hard feelings,
Yeah.
America.
Yeah. Maybe they just negotiate with him.
Yeah.
You never know.
They have Dana White.
Have you ever seen Olympus is
Working it.
Falling? Those movies are not that great, but those are also entertaining movies that, like, negotiating with the enemy, you know.
That's the Channing Tatum ones.
No, that's the Gerald Butler ones.
Gerard Butler ones.
Yeah. The Channing Tatum ones are G.I. Joe, no?
Do you call him Gerald Butler?
Gerard Butler? Is it
Gerard Butler?
Gerard Butler? Gerald Butler?
Is it? I thought it was Gerard Butler.
I don't know.
Gerard.
Where is he from, though? I know he's...
Australia.
Is it? Yeah. It might be
Phantom of the Opera is still his best movie.
his best movie. My sister...
Or his best performance.
Yeah, my sister just ruined
I
that
know.
shit for me.
Yeah, same.
Or 300.
Amber definitely
They
ruined that
fucking
movie
got
for me.
obsessed with that shit, and I was like, "Oh my god, please
Too many
stop.
times.
He's
Too many
so
times.
good in
Stop.
that movie.
It was, and if I would have seen it a couple times, I'm like, good fucking
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I saw it fucking 100 times unintentionally. Didn't want to. Soundtrack,
Same.
fucking.
This is literally he lived my life.
I mean, I had the
I was
soundtrack.
just like, geez,
He lived my
Louise.
same life.
Yeah, that shit was rough.
But when it's forced down your throat, it's much different than figuring it
Hey,
out for
yo.
yourself.
Fact.
Hey, yo.
He fucking lying though.
But when they play a movie fucking 1,000 times and they're just there, you're like, why?
Yeah.
Why is this happening
Not
to
only
me?
the movie, but then she had the soundtrack because then she went and watched it on Broadway and like
That's
the whole
expensive.
fucking nine. The whole
It's
fucking nine.
expensive tickets seeing Phantom of the Opera.
I think it was like a birthday gift or a Christmas gift or something like that. Yeah, that shit
again,
was.
again, going off topic, by the way. But that's how my cousin wanted me to do with like Wicked. Like watch Wicked and like see.
Another one. That was another one that they ran into the fucking
Do you
ground
like
for me.
Wizard of Oz?
I mean, yeah.
You've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen Wizard of Oz. I liked it.
Classic.
It is.
One of the greatest movies of all time.
It
Holds
definitely
up.
makes you think.
Holds up still to this day.
Hella conspiracies
Yeah.
all through the bitch.
Holds up still.
Wicked?
No,
Wizard of
Wizards
Oh,
of Oz.
oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. Like
We're off to see the wizard.
when it goes from
Wonderful Wizard
sepia
of
black
Oz.
and white to color is
Craziest
That's
thing you've ever
groundbreaking
seen.
shit.
Imagine being in the theater when that happened. Oh,
Probably just fucking shit their pants. Like,
Oh my god! They're like looking around. Is this real life?
fucking pinching each other, pulling out here. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. And all of it's an illusion. Everything you do in life is fucking not real. It's all to serve the man behind the curtain. And don't peel back the curtain. You know, that's where that phrase comes from.
You won't be happy with what you see.
Yeah, if you realize that everything in your life is a farce and you just...
Drive somebody crazy.
Man, this movie has been like The Matrix, Alice in Wonderland. All these movies say the same thing. That
Based on this.
your life is bullshit. And if you really start looking for answers, you won't like what you find.
The fucking mysteries of life.
Speaking of psychedelics and Alice in Wonderland, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh shit! That is fucking the
Transition.
fact
I'm
that he
great with
the
transitions.
fucking
Are
fact
flawless
that,
today.
The fact that he fucking went on a podcast and said that shit was like when I heard it, I'm like, what the fuck?
Did you see Pardon My Take?
I haven't watched it yet.
Him on
no.
Pardon My Take?
With Big Cat.
Yeah.
No, I heard that was pretty funny
Oh,
too.
Mike.
What podcast was he on when he talked about taking the ayahuasca?
He admits it on
I know.
Pardon My Take.
That's the podcast?
I don't know if he said it before, but
Oh.
he says like this whole thing about he went on a spiritual journey, and then PFT, the other podcaster next to Big Cat, goes, "So you did ayahuasca?" And he's like, "Yeah, basically."
Oh
Damn.
shit!
And he's like, "Did you do it naturally, or did you do it like I think he meant like licking the frog, or
Yeah.
or he was like organically?" And he was like, huh? And he's like, did you get it from Ecuador? And he goes, I don't know where it came from. He's like, you go to a resort, you take the ayahuasca, and we don't need to talk about this.
The tea. That shit makes you throw up, and then you go on like a 15-minute trip into fucking...
Everyone who's described it, it sounds horrifying. They say it's world-changing, but...
Eye-opening stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that ties into the fucking... might not like what you see.
Yeah.
But you might actually. I mean, because they do like therapy. I mean, back in the day with psychedelics and
That's
LSD and shit, it was for like PTSD, like people coming from war.
Well, LSD wasn't... LSD was created for the government and for military, but I don't think it was for that. I don't think it was.
They would microdose it, and they would talk to their like therapists because it opens you up and like it kind of like melts away the shame. Yeah, I think
they were doing it to like
get away for people.
Mushrooms.
To
yes, get away for people. I think they were doing it for prisoners.
They were. That's who they were testing it on.
Yeah.
But it still gets you to open up, and it started going into like therapy, and people were like,
there's podcasts that go deep into like when the government like released LSD and like released its testing and
Shutter Island, man,
started doing testing and stuff on patients.
You still haven't seen Shutter Island?
No, I haven't recorded.
That shit is wild.
Recorded every like all the transcripts of like all these different interviews and figured out the dosages of what they should give people.
To get them to confess.
I mean, when you're messing with chemicals in someone's brain, it's like it's tricky.
Figuring it out, and then
trial and error.
Basically, though, to like either one melt their brain type shit or get them to.
I mean, you've seen people that are permanently dropped, like they're just gone.
Yeah, it's definitely
people who've dropped too much acid.
Yeah,
like, it's like,
they're fried out.
Yeah, that shit is. Oh god, yeah.
There's no coming back. You can't
fried out.
You can't on off that switch.
Nope, not that many times.
Eventually, the light goes out.
Well, I've heard stories of people that have dropped fucking 100 tabs in like 24 hours. I was like, you are fucking insane.
They're alive?
Alive. I don't know if they're alive to this day.
To this day.
Can you overdose? You can
overdose on LSD, yeah.
Jesus.
What can you not overdose on? Mushrooms? There's something you cannot overdose on.
Weed.
You can't overdose on weed.
Well, I know that, but I'm talking about like drugs.
Cocaine. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Try it, buddy.
Just say Tony.
I've never heard
heroin.
Tony. You can't overdose on heroin.
You could definitely overdose.
I thought when people die, it's because of the.
No, you could definitely overdose on heroin.
Okay.
Maybe it was.
Were you about to say bummer?
No, I was gonna say, is it just bunked heroin?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe
like
it's laced.
Fentanyl.
Yeah,
can you lace? I mean, I guess you could crush it up and put it in.
People put
I've never really taken heroin, so I don't know. So.
Never really taken it?
There was one time. No, I've never taken heroin.
It's like I was just offered something. It hit a little differently.
That shit is, I don't know how, like, I mean.
Yikes.
I don't want smack.
No.
I don't know how people, like, how do you get into that? I don't, like.
I think you're just chasing the high.
Correct.
Of course, but, like, the first time, like.
That's a weird conversation. Like, you are probably high from something else, and you think that you're not high enough. And you go like, maybe someone's like, I got this stuff.
Or you're going to get high, and it's just a very rough crowd. You're like, hey, y'all trying to... Nah, but like that's how you get introduced to it. Like, oh, you're trying to get high. Oh, you're trying to get really high. Some shit like that, probably.
But the whole syringe thing. That's
the
thing I can't get.
Yeah, that's the initiation.
I mean, cocaine is something I would never try either.
Like I said, I've never...
Can you only inject heroin?
I don't think so.
Idea.
I'm sure you could take it.
I think you could smoke it.
Crack. Can you make it?
Oh, you can definitely smoke heroin. You can definitely. I've seen a video of
on the
smoking.
spoon and shit.
I've seen. No, that's how. That's
crack.
The crack is when, or the spoon is when you turn it to liquid. You put it in a syringe. When you smoke it, it has the foil.
Yeah.
The Demi Lovato documentary. She does heroin.
There you go.
I have seen it.
Damn, that shit is wild. Yeah, but I'll never understand how people get into that shit. But anyways,
I'm not with all
the
this
whole Aaron Rodgers thing.
Shit.
And he also said that
psychedelics though would be a little different.
He played the best season of his career.
This was his MVP season.
Clarity.
Truly.
So, I mean, maybe.
Should you think drugs should be like they should start loosening that up with these professional athletes?
They should definitely with the weed at least. But they were saying with the ayahuasca, it's not on any banned substance list in the NFL or anything. That's why he's not going to get in trouble for it or anything. Because
there's no debilitating things it does to your body. It's just to your brain. But the NFL saying, "Hey, don't damage your brain," is pretty fucking comical.
Oh shit!
I would love to see Goodell make that press conference. We're really about the, really just trying to keep this thing intact. Now go out there and slam into a 250-pound lineman 56 times in a row.
They're trying,
with your head.
They're trying to fucking.
Here's this helmet.
With the helmets.
This plastic will really fucking stop that from happening.
You're getting hit by a bus, but you'll be fine.
I mean, Melvin Gordon was on a Sunday Conversation with Caleb Presley, and he said it's like getting in fucking 26 car accidents every time he.
I mean, that's how it's described medically. Is the impact felt from an average offensive lineman, defensive lineman impact that happens every play. It's not like receivers, DBs.
Mm-hmm.
It happens every play. Is the simulation of what it does to a car crash.
Yeah,
When
those
they
are
hit
big
each other?
boys.
When they hit each other, and they hit each other every play.
That shit, they're big boys.
That's 70 times a game. 70 car crashes. And we wonder why these guys' brains are fucking mush by the time they come out. And
I mean, eventually that shit's probably just gonna turn to 7-on-7.
I'm not,
Eventually,
I can
eventually it
definitely see
will.
that.
Like at this point, I don't know how soon, because that's gonna take a lot of people are gonna lose jobs as far as players and shit like that, unless they find some type of way to incorporate. Like they just keep a line, an offensive line, and like do like kind of pass rush drills and shit like that, and it's just straight passing, no running backs, and like no handing the ball off. So it's just pass setting the whole time.
Yeah.
Unless they want to keep it like that, and put those little those helmets that they use on the 7-on-7s.
Yeah.
I could definitely see it turning into that.
Mm.
I mean, eventually, within the next 50 years, I mean,
Because that's all it is now. I mean, all the rules are shifting towards
safety.
Player safety.
Help offensive players. Not you can't be physical on defense like you could fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah, they just don't want you hitting people.
So, and I don't know. I mean,
but it's so funny, like the NFL, and football in general.
The entertainment factor, though.
It just goes into they're pouring millions of dollars into this, and then at a certain point on a Sunday night, it turns into who's a fucking dude, who's a fucking man, 4th and 1,
yeah,
fuck this, put your shoulder down. Everything they tell you do not do. It just.
And that's the man of the game.
That's the
game.
Ray Lewis is gonna meet
that Darren Sproles
Eddie George in the middle of the hole,
God.
and it's who's got what.
Yeah. And fucking Ray Lewis had it. But I don't know.
Imagine getting hit by him.
I don't want to.
I mean, it's just.
Imagine getting hit by any fucking NFL
honestly.
player. Him, that Sean Taylor hit, that fucking the Pro Bowl.
Fuck. The Sean Taylor hit would kill any of us.
To a fucking punter in the Pro Bowl.
Jesus.
That shit was fucking.
He laid that man
survived,
out.
you would not die.
You wouldn't put that shit fucking.
It would fuck your day up.
Did not feel good.
It would fuck your day up.
You would
Brian
die.
Dawkins hit on Algie Crumpler.
I'm saying any of us, today.
God,
If you were to
to
get on
fucking
pads, right now and just get hit.
Oh, no.
Exactly
Why
how
would
you're
I
sitting
do that?
right now.
Oh, God. My body is not used to
By
that.
Brian Dawkins or by Sean Taylor?
Just dead right here on the spot. I would be obliterated. I'd be like, Jesus.
Your body, my body is not used to taking hits like that anymore.
Nope.
Your body is never used to taking.
But at least conditioned to fucking take hits,
It's a
though.
fucking car. Just smashing
I always
you.
think about when I watch Batman. Remember in Dark Knight when he takes his when he's Alfred's patching
With
him up,
suit off.
the dog bites
Yeah.
and everything, and he's shirtless and he has all the bruises, and he's like, I can't watch you do this to yourself forever. What an average NFL player looks like when they fucking
Take their pads off and shit. Bruised up.
oof.
Especially those rip shots. But, I mean, they have those fucking
They have
flap
cages and
jackets.
stuff.
The equipment's
fucking-
getting so much better,
Yeah,
but it's just
it still hurts.
there's
yeah.
nothing stopping 230 pounds moving at 4.3 across the middle
Coming to fucking
with
boom.
bad intentions.
Coming to
tackling.
fuck you up.
But, I mean, there's no big hits anymore, really. You have to hit with the shoulders. And even that sometimes, the slightest head contact is...
There's big hits. They're just fewer and far between.
And most of them, you're looking for a flag to be thrown anyways. When you see a big hit,
Yeah.
it's is there going to be a flag?
The big hits you see now are full-on rib shots. When you're ooh, that was bad.
Straight
Or through
shoulder.
the knee.
And it's weird how, they
you're
teach
ooh.
you now to fucking lean your head away
Get your head out of the play.
and not, across
Don't put
body.
your head across the body. Get your head
Yeah.
out of the play.
That is, I mean, and that was exactly how they taught you not to tackle.
Right.
How we got taught
That's
not to tackle.
That's an arm tackle. That's
Yeah.
bullshit. Get your head in the. They make them have to go through you. And it's
Yeah. And
Nope.
now it's nope. Now you see everyone's going away.
the
going away
Seahawks
from the body.
weren't big on that. When the Seahawks got good at defense, that was their whole thing. It was taking the head out of the game.
But I mean, when you have a guy like Cam Chancellor roaming around back there,
Yeah, he did not take his head out of the game.
oh my god,
All right, I got you, Pete.
him
Coming
fucking
through,
who else?
motherfuckers.
Bobby Wagner,
Earl Thomas
fucking-
was a hitter.
Earl Thomas, he
They had a
was
fucking
even in
squad.
Texas.
Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner. Who was the other one?
Bruce
Malcolm
Irvin.
Smith, Bruce Irvin, Cliff Averill, fucking Brandon Browner when he was a fucking 6'3", 230 corner. How?
Richard Sherman.
But he's a little lighter.
But still 6'3".
Yeah.
I'm sure it's
and
not
he wa-
fun
and
to
he-
get hit by
And he
him.
wasn't scared to tackle either. He was a little thinner, but
Yeah, Richard Sherman
he was
definitely-
not scared to
definitely was
tackle.
getting
They
his
definitely
hits.
came up and laid the wham bam on you.
He's definitely getting his hits in.
Yeah.
Is that the last fucking great defense?
Of all time?
I mean, they're not the greatest of all time, but is that like the last great defense, like memorable defense, like the
That we will ever have?
Yeah.
No.
Like
There'll be
the
one.
85 Bears, the
There'll be
2000
one.
Ravens,
2002 Bucks.
the fucking 2013 Seahawks.
Yeah, we'll get another.
You don't
It
have
just-
like
it just everything.
the
swings back
Rams
and
weren't,
forth.
up there.
No,
Not as good as them, but I'm just saying
talent-wise,
the Rams
talent-wise, maybe
haven't been doing good. They've been putting up numbers.
they had a great run.
Their
You
defense
think
is
they're going
putting
back
up.
to back?
It's just tough. I would. The betting odds would say no. It's the NFL. It's too tough.
Nah, the
I
Bills
mean, the
are gonna
Bills
win.
are the favorite right now, but
The Bills are gonna fucking win.
Gabe Davis, man.
I don't
Gabe
know.
fucking Davis.
Next time he's there, let me know.
All
I'm
right.
driving.
I don't know.
I'll be out there. Tell my
I
boys
think
coming
it'll
to
be
see.
like. I don't think it'll be like January at this point. I think he's in Buffalo for the rest of the.
I feel like the
It'll
NFL
be a
is so
while.
wide open right now, though. Like I feel like there's no like clear cut favorite.
No, even like, do I think the Rams are better than the Bucks? I know they beat them last year, but
Yeah.
I don't know that for a fact. I thought the Chiefs were the best team in football, and everyone was laughing at me when they were 1-4, and I was like, they're the best team in football.
And they lost
The AFC Championship game, yeah.
4 years straight. They've gone, but
I think,
I don't
think
feel-
he's just the best player. I think he's just that good.
yeah,
Patrick?
I don't think.
Yeah.
I think the Bengals are going to take a step back.
Definitely.
I think there's a scenario where we look back and say they peaked.
I think maybe the next 2 years, maybe they can get
I'm
back.
just saying there's a scenario where we're like,
Could be. You could be right.
You think Joe Burrow stays?
yeah,
where
he's
at?
incredible.
All right.
He's incredible.
Yeah, I see him ascending still.
But I mean, if
Oh,
they
He's
had
already old. I don't know how much.
I know,
he's
but
an
I'm
older
not
guy.
saying I don't think he's hit his full potential in the
No.
NFL.
He feels like
I feel like
an Aaron
Lamar.
Rodgers type.
Lamar's gonna have some crazy
really, you
shit.
think he's like that?
Not that talented, but just kind of going to be in the league forever. He came in the league old. Because Aaron Rodgers didn't really start
Yeah.
playing NFL football until
was
he was
3
like
years
20,
in-
25.
3 years in the league. He sat behind what's his name?
Brett Favre.
There you go.
What do you mean? What's his name?
The
fuck?
fucking most talented quarterback of all time.
Jesus.
Behind Patrick
I
Mahomes.
was just about to say, Patty Holmes is already better than him.
Already has a better career.
Already.
Had a better career than a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
Pat,
But
Patrick Mahomes is like top 10 quarterback all time.
He's disgusting.
all time,
Yeah,
he only got one ring.
does not matter.
All right, who do you want? Him or Steve Young?
Patrick Mahomes, but they both have one ring.
And Steve Young is thought of as a top 10 quarterback.
Is he? I always feel like he's
Okay,
kind of outside looking.
Brady, Manning.
Mm-hmm.
I pick Mahomes over Manning. Who's going to finish with more rings?
We don't know. They both right
Patrick.
now. Manning's
Patrick. Manning's got 2.
got two.
Two of them things.
He's 2-4. Hey, he's only got one right now.
He's only been playing for 3 years.
4. He went to 4 straight AFC Championship
Yeah.
games. So John Elway's obviously in there. Joe Montana's obviously in there.
John Elway has 2.
Yeah, I said John Elway.
Joe Montana has 4.
Dan Marino, he only has one, but
He doesn't have any.
oh, that's right, he doesn't have any. You're right. So, but he's still probably top 10.
Over Mahomes, though?
Probably not.
Can't say.
Mahomes is so good.
I mean, the thing
Patrick's
is
already
that
in
with
like the
these,
top 5.
Because like the talent level, he's more talented than any of them.
Yeah.
Career-wise, he's done so much already.
I just
Threw
hate
a
how
50 touchdown season.
What's up? I just hate how, like, and you got to pay your respects, obviously, but the NFL and all their lists always throws in way too many fucking old dudes.
Now Marino belongs.
Marino dudes. I'm talking about dudes from like the 40s and 30s.
They try to
and
bring 'em back.
50s, like they put
Van Brocker.
I understand putting them on the list, but having them fucking top 20, top
front and center when you
top
have
15.
this much talent, like just keeps
I feel like
coming.
from the 80s.
Drop Josh Allen into 1954.
Oh my god,
He's fucking up everybody.
boom, 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 boom.
He's running over everybody. He'd
Or
be the
hurdle.
perfect fit.
Or hurdle.
Which,
He's good
I
for
mean,
any. Josh Allen is that
Like
guy.
Fran Tarkenton. Like, all right, I'm sure you were great, but
Look, we're
Which-
talking about Patrick and his talent, but Josh Allen is really that guy.
yeah.
Like,
Which I get, like also like the
This man's gonna
coaching
put
and the
up some
nutrition
numbers.
and all that is a lot different from now to the 50s. So maybe if you get some of these older
I mean, he's a
dudes
specimen.
into like this time and give them that nutrition, maybe they do. But like I feel like they throw in way too many. Like they're paying too much respect.
They do that with running backs. Not as much, but they do it.
Mhm.
The only one that belongs is Jim Brown.
Yeah,
I mean, 9 seasons, 9-time All-Pro, 8-time MVP.
he won a Heisman too, right?
At Syracuse? Think so?
Jim Brown, is he the greatest running back of all time?
No.
Who?
Walter Payton is.
Barry Sanders. I mean, for me at least.
Walter Payton's the best running back. He had everything. Balance, speed, vision. Like, he was just...
Bigger. He was bigger too.
And the league was all, like, run-oriented and stopping the run, and he was still...
Barry Sanders, though, it's so close. I mean, he only played 9 seasons. If he would have played...
Peyton only played 10. 10 or 11.
Barry's second all time?
No.
Rushing?
Emmett's number 1.
But who's second? Barry, right?
No, Barry stopped before he broke Walter Payton's record.
So he's third. I don't know. Barry Sanders.
He might
Just the
even-
fact that he was so
Is
small.
he?
And like,
Did AP pass Barry Sanders?
let's find out. Adrian Peterson, I
feel like you
also
should
feel
check
like...
this.
Adrian Peterson,
I got it.
I think he's great.
Keep talking. I'll look it up.
I just... I don't know.
I mean,
Peak
I
was
feel-
so short.
Yeah, I just...
He was
I don't know.
disgusting
Like,
in
he
Minnesota.
really
07
was.
through 2012, the
He
man.
was, yeah.
Minnesota.
I just... I
Number
don't
1,
know.
Emmett Smith. Number 2, Walter Payton. Number 3, Frank Gore.
Frank Gore. That's
Frank
right. But he
Gore.
also played a
Playing forever.
Which, I mean, fucking...
4, Barry. AP 5. Curtis Martin 6. LT 7. Jerome Bettis 8. Dickerson 9. Dorsett 10. Jim Brown is 11th. But Jim Brown, I think, is in my top 5.
Fair.
I think Barry Sanders, Jim Brown,
Walter Payton.
Walter Payton. I'll put...
I think Emmett has to go in.
I was about to say, are none of y'all going to say Emmett?
Well, just because he played behind 5 Hall of Fame offensive linemen.
He
Which, I
did,
mean, you still got to
but you're still running that thing.
And he did. He also played like
It took
20
him
years
17 years
He played like
to
20,
break their
yeah.
records.
Man, I got to say Eric Dickerson's pretty high up there for me.
Yeah.
And, I mean...
he had the 2,100-yard season in 14 games.
He did. I have to say...
Still has the best running back season of all time.
Eric Dickerson...
OJ's number 2, but we don't talk about OJ.
Why not? He's out in public. He's free. He's a free man.
I mean, I think AP broke the
He's
is
innocent,
is
too.
number 2 now.
in the
Of
eyes,
murder.
in the eyes of the law.
Of double homicide. Not of
He did go to prison. Jail? Was it jail or prison?
prison.
Yeah, he was there for stealing back his own memorabilia.
Wow.
Crazy how fucking shit works. But
They're
I
like,
guess,
you deserve
I guess
to be
OJ,
here.
you got to put him top 10 too, because he was doing crazy things and he transcended football.
OJ was doing crazy things.
You don't say.
And he transcended
You
football.
don't say. For the better? For the better, though?
I mean, until
OJ's a
until the
wild
90s.
boy.
Until the 90s, yeah. I mean,
Like
He
he
was-
was doing
Until
great.
June 1994,
Yeah, he
everyone
was-
thought
he was.
OJ was awesome.
yeah, he was doing commercials and movies. Fucking, he was the shit. He could do no wrong, and then he did wrong.
And then
we think.
Robert Kardashian walked in front of that stage and was like,
How could he done this?
Look
He
at
didn't.
this guy?
He didn't
OJ.
do this.
Come on, it's OJ. That fucking ESPN 30 for 30 that they did was fucking phenomenal.
Made in America, the 10-hour one.
That shit was phenomenal.
Bill
But-
Simmons, man.
It really shows you how much of a star he was and how much he transcended football, but he was also a great football player.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Won a Heisman.
Yeah.
One of the top 5 NFL running back. When he retired, he was top 2.
Probably, yeah.
Him and Jim Brown were 1 and 2.
Who's that Earl Campbell? Earl Campbell was nice too.
He's nice,
Great.
but he's
yeah,
not
no,
OJ.
he wasn't OJ, but that's what I was trying to think of. He might be high up there for me too. Just because I like his style, as far as like my personal list. Because for me personally, LT is my favorite running back. I think he's top 10. I think you could put him like like that 7 to 10 range.
It's just the way he ran. It was so cool.
Yeah, and he has the numbers too.
The visor and shit.
He was nice. I mean, there was a time there for the year before he won the MVP.
Well, there was a time where people thought he was going to break the all-time record.
Yeah. Sean Alexander, he
had that one season.
He had the one season that he broke the record, and then the next season LT broke it. But I still think that LT was better. He was a better running back in those 3 years.
Yeah, Sean Alexander had they both had a Hall of Fame fullback in front of him and left tackle.
Yeah, that is true.
Wow. Maybe people should just worry about drafting the left tackle and the fullback.
Well, not the fullback anymore, but the left tackle. I mean,
gotta be.
That's what the Chargers did with Justin Herbert and what's his name, that kid from Northwestern.
Northwestern?
Mm-hmm.
He's not there, is he?
Mm-hmm. They drafted.
Who's in Detroit? Penei Sewell's in Detroit.
Which he was a fucking boss too.
He went to Detroit to die.
I mean, hey, Detroit.
They're turning it around. They have fucking grit.
They have talent. That too. That fucking Dan Campbell's he's a fool.
I'll run through a fucking wall for Dan Campbell. We will go fucking 1-7, 1-16, but
for you, I got you.
But fuck, man, he's
inspiring. Not really the best coach, but X's and O's wise. But he definitely.
If he could hire 2 good coordinators and a great coaching staff, like that's the type of head coach you want. Like.
For real, but
his players were. Did you see?
And they have
his
talent
players
too.
Were crying at practice, like, I fucking got grit, man. I fucking believe in this.
He played in Detroit. He was a tight end. Played in Detroit, so I mean, he kind of has that connection to it too. But
he was part of the 0-16.
God,
that's all he knows.
Oh,
poor
damn.
guy.
Yeah, that shit.
He doesn't know no better.
Hey man, it got him. It got him Matt Stafford.
Oh shit! And then they didn't do fucking jack shit with it. For
and they
about
get
9
like
years.
10% of a ring from Matt Stafford.
This is for you, Detroit.
He still says it all the time.
Shit.
The fucking AT&T commercial is a dedication to Detroit.
You're right. And they did. I mean,
even though you still love your old team and wish them nothing but
he like when he wrote his like long. I know every player does it, but like thanking the city, like and all that.
That was his heartfelt. He grew up there.
I believed Matt Stafford.
Oh yeah,
that wasn't.
Still, I mean, they were fucking congratulating him when he won the ring. They were fucking
Detroit.
The mic'd up when he played Detroit that season. And he's like dapping up all the players, and he's like, "You guys are doing great, man. I know it's tough. Like they were winless at the time, and he's like, I know it's been a tough season. Like
he knows. He fucking knows. If anyone knows,
I've been there.
He's like, I tried.
I've tried. But they have talent. They have talent on that team, especially offensive talent. Like they have receivers.
Amari St. Brown.
There you go. Their tight end, Penn State dude, fucking
they got dudes. They got
whatever
dudes.
the hell his name is.
Yeah. Got them guys.
They just need a quarterback, and they need
Jared Goff is all right. He can get you to a Super Bowl with the right coach
and a great running back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd Gurley was doing
and
his thing.
great everything around him.
Yeah, it's wild how fast Todd Gurley fucking fell off too. He had like a year and a half of like he's the shit, and then gone.
We'll see what he does.
Like a fart in the wind.
No, he's done.
He's done. There's no seeing. We saw
he retired. He didn't play last year.
Yeah, he has no cartilage in his knees. He's got arthritis in his knees.
He like became a mountain hiker and was like changed his whole diet. Like he's done. Playing
he's
football.
not. Yeah, he's.
I'll be
he
shocked
might not be
if
done
he ever plays a game.
Bro, he went to Atlanta and nobody knew he was there.
No.
And that was literally like a year and a half removed of him almost
that was a year ago.
Being MVP. And he just in the abyss, just like a fart in the wind, gone.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. Poor Todd Gurley. He got his money though. He got
He got paid.
Yeah, so I mean,
that's all
sad for his football career. Good for
wrapping
him.
things up. We never really touched on the topic, but
Pretty
the NFL should stop drug testing.
Oh yeah. Ah, fuck, bro. We just fucking went off on a tangent, but for
a
sure,
lot of them.
Weed ain't bad. The NBA cooled down on it. So
They stopped the first time the NBA.
the
stopped
UFC
testing
too. They
was
don't
in the
even
bubble.
pay their fighters, but they let them smoke weed. So
They pay their fighters, just not well.
barely,
Definitely not enough, but
especially with the type of money that they're making. But yeah, the NFL, I feel
who
like,
are we? I'm not their
especially the
accountant.
NFL, that they're usually pretty good at
Pro player.
as far as like adapting and changing and
being fair,
kind of being
and just.
ahead of the curve.
You
little
don't see
bit.
like a lot of issues. Like the Shield generally stays pretty clean.
Yeah, there was a time there, and
couple
like
smudges here and there, but
like early
when Goodell first got there and he had to clean up shop a little bit.
early 2000s, they still kind of had that
bad boy image.
Yeah, and then you're right. Once he got there, and now I mean he's still People don't like him. He gets booed all the fucking time.
He loves it.
But he's been a good commissioner.
With the
He
first pick.
He is really good as far as towing that line of like being, obviously he works for the owners, but also like a pro player in a sense.
Well, he's just a face. He doesn't do anything.
I mean,
He gets paid $50 million to say yes to what the owners tell him to say yes to.
yeah, but I mean, you gotta control those egos and be kind of not control, but like,
He's got the loudest voice in the room, but they pay him.
yeah, they pay a salary, but you gotta, in order to keep that job, you gotta make sure those guys like you and keep those.
Yeah,
guys
he's a great
happy.
politician. He's a phenomenal
Because
politician.
especially billionaires, they don't fucking give a shit.
Goodell should run for president. We already hate him. The idea of the president is we like you, and then you become president, and then everyone hates you.
How old
Fair
is he?
enough.
How old is he? He's in
He'd
his,
be the perfect age. He's old.
he's like in his late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah. I'm starting that. Goodell for president. Vice president,
Let's see.
I don't know.
He's 63 years old. He's literally
Perfect age.
Right in
Perfect
that
age.
And he still looks fairly young for 63.
But you could tell, like, after these 4 years, he'd fucking
Fucking
Ready
grayed
to hit
out.
the hay.
the hair would probably be gone because it's already.
Oh, yeah, it's thinning a little bit on
it
him.
is. So that shit would probably be gone.
Vice President Aaron Rodgers.
There's never been a bald president.
Ayahuasca's legal.
There you go. Fuck.
Maybe there has been. Maybe I'm
A bald president?
Sure, there has.
What? There's been a ton of bald presidents.
way early though.
fucking
Way
old guys.
Way early.
Not in our time.
Dude.
Trump's
Trump's
fucking-
bald.
He's not bald, but it's because he covers that shit up.
Yeah, he's got the comb over.
Hey, it ain't bald.
You watch Family Guy?
He ain't rocking the
that shit
baldy.
fucking flaps in the wind.
Joe Byron.
Is he bald?
I don't know if Joe Byron's real.
He's just a.
He's
Just a
he's
robot.
just a face for real. He's old.
I was listening to Andrew Schultz, and he's like, you really think they replan out the plot of the fucking country every 4 years? Like, you really think that they're just like, oh, this didn't work? The whole country just goes
Reset.
every 4 years? Like, fuck out of here.
Oh,
People
fuck.
behind closed doors make those decisions, and they tell them to go say whatever on stage.
Say this, especially him. Say this. And he
Oh,
can't
he
even
can't.
read the
He's
prompter
like,
right.
What?
Repeat line. When he said that
Bro, that
shit,
shit was fucking funny as hell. Oh my god. At least for anything, these last two presidents have definitely created a lot of fucking moments.
they're not boring.
Not at all. Not at all.
But that's not necessarily good.
No, but it's a reflection of
Where we're at.
how we
Meme
do shit.
culture.
Yeah. I mean, it
We,
truly is.
we elected a meme in 2016.
And then doubled down.
We're
A year
like,
later.
that'll work.
Oh, fuck.
A year later, doubled down.
A year, or
Sleepy,
4
or,
years.
4
A
years.
well,
term
I mean,
later.
Term later.
Yeah.
And then Sleepy
Oh,
Joe.
yeah,
I mean,
Sleepy
he already-
Joe.
Yeah. That is wild.
And it's just, your flavor. Some people
Ridiculous.
some people like the asshole. Some people like Sleepy Joe.
The guy who's halfway there. I mean, it's like a sitcom. Everybody's playing their role.
They're going to run together in 2024. They're no more vice president.
A
Oh,
joint
shit.
presidency.
Co-presidents.
That was, hey. At least
No one would vote for them.
fucking unity. They're showing unity. That's what we
Unity.
need. That's what we need right
It
now.
will be huge.
Oh shit! Imagine that. I mean, it's not really crazy once you kind of think about it. Who knows? We've had 2 or 8 years of being super divided, and now let's hold hands and kumbaya. And
There's got to be someone that just like. I remember in 2016 we were joking about this because like me and a few guys I worked with were like these candidates all like none of us liked Hillary, none of us liked Trump. Like we were like
everyone sucked.
this sucks. We were like. Well, like, what if, like, The Rock and Stone Cold just were, like, president, vice...
WrestleMania, fucking.
Imagine those debates.
A match for fucking presidency.
So
WrestleMania.
cool.
Whoever wins is the president. Donald Trump did that shit with Vince McMahon, except it was like shaving each other's head.
Like, them, like, cutting off each other on the mic. Like, it would be
The
incredible.
back and forth would be great. The dialogue, the banter.
The State of the Union...
matter what you think.
That'd be the.
The State of the Union is just,
Crashing
like,
fucking
a Bud
beers
Light.
and
Yeah.
Can
That'd
I get
be-
a hell yeah?
That'd be American.
America. That
Nancy
would be
Pelosi's throwing him beers on top of the...
shit. Her old ass. That would be fucking
She wouldn't
wild.
throw anything.
Fucking Nancy.
Bro, it probably wouldn't go nowhere. She's so frail and old.
She's
Probably get hit with a beer can and die.
Break a
yeah,
bone.
maybe the beer should not be thrown in the Capitol building.
I mean, fuck.
We already saw what happened.
Oh
party.
shit!
Speaking of, last thing off topic.
It's a
This
party.
might not even make the episode. Alex Jones has had himself a hell of a week.
Bro, I've been seeing this. I don't even really know what's going on with
let
that.
me
I know
tell you.
he went to trial, but
let me
like,
tell you this. Alex Jones in 2016, 2017, whatever it was, when the Sandy Hook shooting happened, said he peddled the narrative that it was a hoax, that these were crisis actors, and that your children didn't die.
Yeah.
Like you're lying. You're crying on television for a check. And this is all to manipulate America. Like he's this huge conspiracy theorist. He was like Hillary Clinton was a reptile. Like he's one of those weird, just off his rocker.
He's a wild man.
Yeah.
He's a wild man.
Yeah, he says wild shit. He's not mentally all there. I don't think.
I mean, he said it. He said it himself. He's like, I think I'm retarded. Oh shit! Anyways.
But anyway, he got sued for that.
Yeah.
And the first two trials have ended, and the parents have won $50 million so far. And there's another 100 million lawsuits coming in the next couple of weeks for just the Sandy Hook thing.
Yikes.
Back going forward, in January 6th, the insurrection of the Capitol building, Alex Jones was standing with the megaphone on top of the van and was like, "Russians, bring your pitchforks. You're gonna storm the Capitol grounds. We're gonna make them, recount the vote." And then what happened.
Oh,
So he's getting indicted over that stuff.
Yeah.
During one of the trials for the Sandy Hook thing, his lawyer emailed, like they were like, "We need copies of emails and text messages from this date and this date, anything involving Sandy Hook, to see if there's anything involving Sandy Hook." And the lawyer was like, "All right, I think it was the lawyer's assistant just copied all those emails and sent him it over for evidence to subpoena. Didn't actually send him to evidence, accidentally sent him to the opposing team's lawyers.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's beyond fired. Alex Jones got his lawyers from Twitter. Like,
I mean,
you
I
get
feel
what
like
you
that
paid
fucking
for.
Fits. It's only fitting.
So now they have all those emails and text messages, and they are indicting him over the January 6th insurrection based off evidence.
Shit. Yeah, he definitely got himself into some shit.
He might be
for
down
sure.
150 M's and going to prison. So Alex Jones not having the best week.
Yeah, I guess if I'm down that much, you might as well just send me to prison. It's like, I didn't know where I'm getting myself out of this.
He's gonna Epstein himself.
Oh shit, that would be bad. I mean,
Well, that's fucked.
I guess if Epstein did it, I guess it wasn't that bad.
Or did he do it? It was an inside job. Epstein was
Probably.
whacked.
Boom.
Yeah.
I believe that. That is
That's a fact. That's
After
not even
watching
a
that
conspiracy.
documentary, I was like,
That's a fact. He was
convinced
definitely
me.
whacked.
Have you seen it?
I've seen part of it. I haven't seen the one on Netflix.
Yeah.
I haven't
Epstein
seen the
Island.
whole thing.
He kept flight logs and everything of every single person that flew in and out of that island. And there's pictures and there's photographs
yeah.
of like Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, like, yikes.
Maybe I'll watch that. I'll go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, on that note,
That's a whole different episode. That's
That's your Alex Jones episode right there.
on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're over here chilling. I'm in a robe, chilling hard. So
I've been like this for a majority of the episode. If you haven't
He's got
realized,
his feet out. You might not see it, but they're out.
hey,
They don't see it.
The toes is out. My
Relax.
toes are out too. Kind of.
relax,
I'm chilling.
bro.
But thank you guys. Go ahead. 5 stars all around.
Leave all the ratings.
Booyah. Jacob, you got anything?
Check
to
us out
say?
on Patreon.
Oh yeah, we'll be announcing something soon.
Oh, bet. You got anything else you want to say?
No,
You wanna
that's it.
add? All right. Everybody love everybody. Oh.
I don't got anything else going.
Oh. All right. Everybody love everybody.
Peace.